A teenage girl is in the hospital after suffering a third concussion while playing lacrosse. This latest concussion was so severe she can't remember her own name.
CBS 2's Brittney Hopper has an update on her condition and on her family's hope that this will be a wake-up call for high school sports.
Go, Sid!
This is video from last Friday's lacrosse game in Corona, where 16-year-old Sidney Vasquez played her heart out. Vasquez has played lacrosse competitively for years, coaches calling her the next big player who will go very far in the sport. She's also a junior in high school, straight A student, and speaks 2 languages. But this is her today at Children's Hospital, Orange County, not knowing her name, where she's at, and what happened.
What's happened in the last 5 days has been tormenting and sad. To see somebody who is so funny and bright and charismatic go to a point where she doesn't remember her friends, she doesn't remember her family.
Sidney's father, Carlos Vasquez, says this has been devastating on him and his family. He was at her game along with his wife, as they always are for Sidney's games. He said Sidney had suffered 2 prior concussions while playing lacrosse, but nothing like this. This was different after being struck by another player in the head with a lacrosse stick during the game.
You're watching the play and it's a cringeworthy moment because you never want to see your kid take a strike to the head. But this is lacrosse. This is what girls do.
But according to Vasquez, what most of the girls don't do is wear helmets. Dr. Payham Yesher, a neurosurgeon who isn't treating Sidney, says wearing a helmet, especially for adolescents in sports, is the #1 way to avoid risks of a concussion.
I think it's really important that we focus on children because any kind of head injury, especially repeatedly, can put them at risk for additional injuries in the future. So it's very important to be aware of concussion signs and symptoms and do what we can. I think prevention really is the #1 step in concussion care.
And that's exactly why Vasquez is telling his daughter's story. He's hopeful it will help change what happens on the field with contact sports. He hopes every player will eventually be required to wear a helmet. But for now, his focus is on his daughter's long road to recovery.
They're saying that the recovery is going to be difficult. They're saying it's going to be long. It could be anywhere from 3 months to a year. My goal at this point is for her to find all of the things that she lost.
Vasquez says his daughter still remains hopeful and a good personality even through all of this right now. The family is also hopeful that she will be leaving the hospital tonight. In Orange County, I'm Brittney Hopper, CBS 2 News.